Hey guys, what's up? It's Vern. Thank you so much for joining me for another Planty video. So today we are doing some philodendron work, working with the philodendrons today. This is honestly like my favorite type of plant chores to do, where I'm just like propagating and potting and just puttering around with my philodendron because I love them so much, and we're going to be working with a few of my favorites. So we are starting off strong with my philodendron Verrucosum. I'm like standing far back so that you can see. Doesn't really fit on the screen, but we are going to be propagating. So I have the camera so that you can see the top of this plant. So actually let's talk about this air layering for a moment. I'm gonna be taking this off and we're gonna look in here, but I posted a plant chores, I don't know, a couple of months ago. I'll link it in the description box, where I air layered this Philodendron Verrucosum because I have been planning on chopping it. Obviously it's outgrown its moss pole. I kept missing my opportunity to chop this plant because every time I was gonna chop it and then I wouldn't, and I'd wait a few days and then it would start pushing out another leaf, so then I would be like, okay, I want to wait until that leaf is out. And now it does have a new leaf unfurling, but it's like almost unfurled, so I feel like it's safe to propagate. I don't know. So this is grown like way taller than I wanted it to grow. I wanted to just have like 1 or 2 leaves from this node where I'm air layering, but now we have 1, 2, 3 leaves. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, we'll see when I take this off. So there's that going on with this plant. And then the other thing, I was just looking at this plant. Okay, first of all, there's so many things going on with this plant right now. Where do I even start? So I have moved this plant out of the greenhouse cabinet. It was literally like bent, pushed against the top of it, so I had to move it out of the Milsbo. It's been out for about a week at this point, and I've just been noticing that the new leaves just don't look great. Like this was just like very crunchy and dry feeling, and I just assumed that it was because of the lower humidity. And then I noticed that it's putting out another new leaf down here, and this one just didn't look great as well. So I was just looking at it, and you guys, I think we might be dealing with a pest issue on this plant, because let me show you what, this is very hard to hold. I'm gonna have to just hold it by the moss pole and hope that the pot doesn't fall. Okay, so if you can see these marks on the new leaf here, that very much so looks like thrip damage, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was. At this point, you guys, I'm not gonna say I'm used to having thrips, but it just doesn't surprise me anymore because thrips are notorious for being super difficult to get rid of. So yeah, like if I find thrip damage on a plant, then I'm just like, okay, we gotta, you know, keep going with the treatments here. So might be thrip damage, might just be from adjusting to room humidity, but I'm kind of feeling like there's something pesty going on here. Regardless, I'm still gonna do my propagation today just because it's overdue, and then I'm just gonna spray with my Dr. Doom after. So I guess we can take this plastic off here. I'm trying to I wanna give you guys a good view. Okay, so I'm gonna take this plastic off and we'll see how rooted she is. I don't air layer very often, but it's always like really satisfying and fun to do. I don't know why I don't do it more. I really should. Okay. Oh yeah, I stuck the second vine in through the plastic too. So I originally was just air layering this one vine, and then I noticed that this one was like trying to get in, so I poked little holes, and it's actually rooted in there, so I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of the plastic. I wonder how long those roots are. They haven't been in the moss for very long. I did that maybe like a couple weeks ago. I think I posted about it on my TikTok. It smells kind of moldy. Okay, wow, some of the roots are quite long on here. Okay, let me show you the main section. That is what it looks like. There's roots kind of going all around at this point. You can see right there. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a little spray. It's moist, but I think it's gonna be easier to remove if I just... That's gonna be better. It's like really on there. Should I cut it first and then do it? I think I might do that. I think I'm gonna do the chop first. Okay, so I'm gonna be chopping like right here, I guess. Can you see that? Ready? Woo! She's chopped. She is chopped. Okay, moss pole is decapitated. Oh my goodness, it's still stuck in there though. Okay, I can see the roots inside of here starting. It's so cool. Wow. I feel like I'm doing surgery. Okay, where are the roots to this guy? I'm gonna gently pull him out. Oh wow. Okay, so for the second cutting, that was only like rooting in there for a couple of weeks. We have a couple of really long roots. I'm quite impressed with that. Okay, so that's gonna be one cutting. I wasn't even planning on cutting that one today, but I just kind of had to. And then, oh man, there is some super, super long roots on the main one. Okay, so wow, that was a procedure, but look at all of the roots that we have, you guys. Oh my goodness, this is like a fully rooted, we have like a fully rooted little plant right here. I can't believe how robust this root system is. I was not expecting that. I do not think that I will be air layering into the moss pole again, because obviously that was just like, first of all, a waste of my moss pole, but just like such a pain in the butt to get off. I think the last time I did air layering was on my Melanochrysum like a long time ago, and I just air layered like right above the pole, so I think that that's what I'm going to be doing next time. Because yeah, wow. Anyway, so we have this big boy and then our little secondary vine right here, and I don't even know what I'm going to do. Like, I need to think about this. I was going to just put this right back in maybe, but it's literally like as tall. I mean, I could add an extension, I guess. Okay, I had to crack a Dr. Pepper because this is stressful. So I think I'm gonna pop both of these back into here and just make it a bushier plant and maybe extend the moss pole. So I'm gonna move these over to here for a sec. And then I'm gonna need to dump out some of the potting mix. I've got a big mess going on here. That's what happens sometimes when you're doing plant care. I'm also gonna clean this plant up and cut off some of these yellow leaves too. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna take them all the way out, I guess. It's weird because I don't really see any roots on this plant. Like, it never really looks like it's getting a bigger root system. I can see some. They're very small roots though, like very thin and delicate looking. Maybe just because it's a more juvenile plant, I guess. Just gonna get some of this off. So, main plant. And then I'm gonna put some of this back in. I will be reusing. And then I'm gonna make room on the sides that I want these plants to be going up. So this one can go over here. Oh my goodness, the leaves on this one are just so gorgeous. Okay. Then this one I'm just gonna put in the back. Okay, they are potted up in there. Now I'm just going to adjust the tape so that I can include new vines. Alright, so it's all fastened on. This plant is looking so much more full. I'll have to give you like a better look at the end. But it's looking good. I'm just gonna cut off some of these yellow leaves now. There's just a couple at the bottom. You don't have to, but I'm just kind of tired of looking at them. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I wasn't gonna extend the moss pole today, and then I figured I should just do it so that it's done. So I'm just quickly throwing one together, and then we're gonna fasten it onto the current one. I've only extended a moss pole once, and I think it went pretty well, so hopefully this just like fits nicely over top, because yeah. I think I'm just going to make this video just this Philodendron Verrucosum project. I don't think I'm going to do the other philodendrons in this video because I just didn't expect to be working with this one for so long, but I've already been filming this for like an hour, so you can expect different videos for, I'm going to be potting up my Philodendron Florida Beauty and my Philodendron subhastatum. It's just getting late in the day now. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off. Okay, oh, I'm gonna have to adjust the camera. Okay, so I'm just gonna fit it over top. Where's the back? Here. And hopefully that goes smoothly. I'm scared that this is gonna like topple over. Okay. So far, so good. I think I'm just gonna trim this a little bit. It's like digging down a little too low. I'll just take off one of the squares. All right, so grab my zip tie. This is really hard to do with just my one hand. Oh boy, 2 people recommended for this. Oh no, I put it in backwards. Why? Okay. Okay, let me cut it. I'm gonna add maybe a couple along the sides to stabilize, like here. Just put here. It's hard to get in there. Wait. I'll just put one more on the other side to make it even. The reason that this is so unstable right now is because this is soaking wet and this part is not, so it's like super top heavy. I mean, it will probably still be unstable when the whole plant is, when it's all moist, but it's extra unstable right now because of that. Okay, that actually feels pretty good now that that last one is on. Oh, okay, wow. It was a project and a half. I'm gonna take it to the shower now, give it a really good shower, clean it all off, then it'll get watered, and then the moss pole can all be like equally damp. See, this is, I feel so much better. Let me show you the whole thing. I feel so much better now that this has more moss pole to climb up. I don't know why I've potted it this way. That was kind of silly. It's like the front of the plant is here and that's like the back of the moss pole, and this is one of my ugly moss poles with the the red zip ties. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing with this plant anymore, you guys. I originally wanted to repot or pot those cuttings from the air layering into a new pot, like, and make a new plant out of it and put like a wider moss pole and keep growing it out. But I just don't really have room to keep 2 plants, and now with my like ongoing pest situation or like possible pest situation, I'm not comfortable like trading or selling or giving anything away right now. So that's why I opted to just put it back on here and extend this moss pole, and then I don't know, I guess in the future I can just chop it again, and hopefully all the leaves will be bigger at that time anyways, and then I can just start off like a nicer, bigger leafed new plant. I guess that's gonna be my new plan. We're just kind of going with the flow here. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna bring him to the shower. So this is the finished result. I think she looks pretty good besides the zip ties, but once we get more leaves growing up here, then hopefully that won't be as visible. I mean, that's the goal, is to get some of these larger leaves, or maybe I can have the plant, like, train it to grow more towards that side so we don't have to look at the zip ties, but whatever. Aesthetics aside, the plant is all sorted out, repotted, happy. Like I said, I'm gonna spray it tonight for pests just to be sure, and I'm gonna put it back in its spot. I have it in this terracotta to help it balance a little bit, but it's very unstable still, like very, very unstable. I wanted to put it in this pot that my friend Tara made and mailed to me, which is so stinking cute, but the plastic wouldn't fit in it, so I'm gonna have to save this for another special plant. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go put him back in his spot now. Alright, there he is in his spot. I feel like what I would like to do is repot this plant eventually into a terracotta like that, so I can do the same thing that I have going on here with the wider pole. So I'll probably do that in the future, but for now it's set up to grow a little bit more and give me those large leaves. So cross your fingers for this little plant, you guys. I love it so much, and I just really, really want to see bigger leaves. But so far it's matured like more than I thought it was going to in the amount of time I've had it. So far so good. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this little planty project. I will of course keep you updated. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. I would love to chat with you as always. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed for more planty content. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!